Okay. Hello. I am on so many platforms, so responding is not going to be amazing. But we're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok, and we're on Instagram. TikTok is here, Instagram is here, Twitch and YouTube is there. Um, so yesterday on TikTok Live, I didn't have my extra phone stand, so I couldn't do Instagram as well. But yesterday on my TikTok and Twitch and YouTube, I packed up my size 14, 18, and got into the 10s. So we're going to talk about the garments today again. We're going to go over it. We're probably going to do another live again at 7 p.m. for Instagram and TikTok, like we're doing now versus just doing TikTok. So if you missed this one, there'll be another one. Other than that, I'm going to start pulling the garments out and pulling the samples out so you guys can see them, and we'll get started. Okay. So, how is everyone doing? Thank you. I'm like, the pants really are the star. The top goes with it, of course, but the pants are the star. And this is the sample. So this is not done with rivet snaps. This is not done with the exact fabric 100%. It's not, it doesn't have my logo tags or in it or anything, but I'm gonna put the samples up as a showing. Now I want to put a warning right here and right now that the difference between the samples and the final project is the snap does show now. Because it's a rivet snap and not a hand sew snap, it is on both sides of the fabric. So you have it showing at the knee and you have it showing at the back of the collar. But those are the main differences. The only other issue that we ran into is we ran out of this fabric, the fabric that you were seeing specifically, not the lining. I mean, we ran out of the lining too, so we had to get a second lining. But that's another story. But we ran out of this fabric, so some of the larger flares are only available to a limited amount, like not to match the pants. Like there's 100 pants, 25 in each size. But there's like 15 in this fabric, 10 in a second fabric, and then one limited edition in a woven fabric. And it's all limited edition because all of these fabrics, unfortunately, are no longer available in bulk. So this is our size 14 or our current, it's going to be like our size 5 when the real sizing comes out. But this is our size 14 currently. And this is our second largest size. So this is not the largest size, but this is the second largest size. Is this the 18? Or is this the 18? This is 18. So again, these are our samples. So this is what it looked like going through the process. This is not the actual final wear of it because, like I said, these are hand sew snaps. So they're actually a little more difficult to undo. They actually aren't secured as well. Like I feel like I can pull them off. With the rivet snaps, they're more secured, or they should be because they're rivet snaps and they're done by a machine. And they're a little more sturdier in the sense of wear and tear because like the flares, they have a little weight to them by themselves with those snaps on. So you need something that's going to be sturdy to hold it up, which is why we went with rivet snaps. And hand sew snaps, it's just a more pricier process. And it's also not as finished of a look in my personal preference. So that's that. So this is the size 18 comparing to the 14. 14 is in this hand. And then this is the 18. As you can see, there's not a huge difference. There's just about an inch on the sides. So it's a little wider, not that much. But the good thing about all of these garments is they have 4-way stretch. So they're going to fit your body type. And that's what I'm really hoping to hear back feedback-wise, is how it fits different types of bodies. You know, you want something that's going to fit properly, and you want something that can universally fit properly. Hello. Am I getting limb lengthening done? No. If you are on the TikTok, there is an actual video I did about limb lengthening and how I'm not going to get it done. Thought about it as a kid, not going to do it. I already have a lot of arthritis forming in my elbows, knees, hips, shoulders, ankles, those kind of areas that see a lot of wear and tear. And because of that, I don't want to do anything that's going to cause me to have more pain in an earlier stage. I am actually very content with my height. It actually has its advantages, I believe. And as much as like people don't want to perceive me as an adult, that's not a me issue, that's a them issue. So this is our size 10, comparing it to the 14 and the 18. As you can see, there's like about an inch and a half difference between the 14 and the 10. There will be a size in between 14 and 10 when we do our full launch of sizes, but for this sample limited edition kind of size trial, we only have 25 of each size. Now, so the 10 is actually too big for me, but it actually doesn't look too big, but it is actually too big. So we have a size 8, which is a smaller size. And I was like, because it's the size I've worn, I just keep it in a bag. Because with all the stuff I've been doing to promote this outfit, we've been doing a lot of wearing the outfit. So as we can see, the 8 compared to the 10, it's about an inch and a half difference again. So this is my size. This is the size that fits me. Honestly, pants-wise, I would probably be maybe a half or another size if we make a smaller size down, but that's just because of my what's it called, depth area there. I can't remember the exact term right now, my brain is fogging. Crotch depth. So the crotch depth is a little longer because it's meant for, you know, humans that are 5'4" to like 4 foot, and being 3'10", it's like, I'll take that loss because, you know, I don't need it to be up here anyway. It doesn't need to be all up in my stuff, so we're good with that. So I'm going to put the tops up there, and then I'm going to get the pants out. This is a process. I'm sorry. I'm a little behind just because we had a dog decide, oh, I didn't want to go to the bathroom outside, even though you took me outside. I was going to go to the bathroom up here while you were distracted, and I had to take care of that. Yeah. And that's the thing. I was like, you need to go to the bathroom, so let me take you out. And it's like, no, I'm not going to go out here. I'm going to go in the house because that's like my place. I'm like, no, that's not how that works. Okay. So again, these are our samples. This is not the finished products. Like, these are not the ones you would receive if you bought this. But the front looks exactly the same. The only difference with the front is those snaps, which I will show you once we get the 10 size out. The snaps are now rivet snaps and not hand sew snaps, so they are shown on the outside of the back of the collar. And I will show you how the pants are different as well, because just like the snaps on the top, the snaps now show on the pants. It's not something that was brought up to me as a choice. I didn't know that it was going to change through mass production, but we did go through a snap company instead of doing it my manufacturer. And the snap company and also it doing rivet snaps, it's just how that works. I mean, most of the time with rivet snaps, unless you add extra fabric, you see it. And that's okay because it's going to be secure. So this is the 10 pants, which is our second smaller size. this is the pants I wear. And like I said, as you can see, those snaps are not showing here. These are hand sew snaps. The final product has rivet snaps. So you will see 9 snaps. Hello, little thing. You know, as much as like we dress you up, this is not dog wear. This is just for humans. I'm sorry. I can get into dog wear if that would interest you, but not currently. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so that's our size 8. And as you can see, like there's not much of a difference in size, but it is wider. It is got the stretch in the thigh area. So, the people with thick thighs, I got you. It should stretch for you. It should be comfortable. It shouldn't look rippled when it stretches either, because we have those lines. It's a very forgiving fabric, a very forgiving look. What is your interest, little thing? Hi. What is your interest here? Hi. Yeah, hi. I believe, yeah, this is our largest size. I was like, I think this is our largest size looking at the width of the pants. So if we're looking at the width of the pants, they're larger than me. This is our size 18. So this is our largest size. And this fits Riley. So if any of you know who my sister is, my sister Riley, she's the one with the purple or the blue hair. Some of you don't know her name, which is fine, but we would prefer that you call her Riley. So Riley has very large hips. She's almost got the same measurements as Marilyn Monroe. You know, she almost has that perfect hourglass figure, exact same measurements as Marilyn Monroe. She almost had an unhealthy fantasy about trying to achieve that, and then I had to convince her out of that. Because that is not healthy to achieve someone else's body type. You should try to achieve your own body type, because no one can beat your body type. You are the best. Anyway, so she has like, you know, a 32, 30, 32 kind of situation to make an hourglass. And she can fit this outfit. So for our, like, the largest I would say this could go is probably 38, 40. We do have someone who is a hip size 40 that's going to try the garment on to see if it'll stretch. But like I said, it's a very stretchy fabric. It's 4-way stretch. It's very forgiving. So I'm hoping that it does. So these are the samples. And like I said, the only difference is the snap show. And it actually has my logo tag and everything in it. And it tells you how to take care of it. You know, that's important. Care tags. Also, very easy to take care of. If you don't want to do all the hand care, you can just pop it in the wash on low, like really low temperature, and then dry it on low heat, air dry, and it's easy peasy. I washed this one, the sample, as a test run to see if that's accessible, because when looking up the fabric, it's like hand dry, drip dry, you know, hand wash. And I'm like, I know my customers are not going to do that. There's just no way that every human that buys this garment is going to be like, yeah, I'm going to hand wash. No, you're going to pop it in the wash. You're going to probably mix it with other things. I wouldn't mix it with colors. It's all white. But it can be washed on low temperatures, which is what I wash all of my clothing on. Usually most clothing is preferred to have low temperatures unless you're trying to do something to the clothing. So wash it on low temperature, dry it on low heat, and you're good to go, and it smells beautiful. So we're doing great, you know? And I will say this, I went out in this outfit, and my flares got a little black on it from the ground, and I just threw in some bleach with it, and it all came out. So there's no worries about stainage, because it's all white. So you can just bleach it. I mean, don't bleach it too much, because fabric can only handle so much bleach at a time. It's like us at MRIs and CT scans. We can only handle so much of those waves at a time. So think of your fabric. Make sure that you care for it if you're waiting for it. We are looking for models mainly for these two sizes. In this size, we have a lot of potential models for this size, but I will take any model because we're looking to do a photo shoot this weekend, next weekend, the following weekend. I know next weekend is Thanksgiving weekend, but it's for those who don't celebrate or who are available. And we're looking to do as many body types as possible because the more body types we try it on, the more we know. So let me put that over there. Hello. I told you before, it's not going to fit you. It's not. It's not going to fit you. No, it's really not. So, before I pull out the size 10 and get to the packing, I do want to show you guys the prototype again. So this is what we created on I Am Shauna Rae, season 2. So these are the pants. And if you can tell, the fabric has changed. We do have stripes, and we do have these holes in every other stripe. And then the snaps were originally gold, and the flare was made out of the lining. And then if we go to the lining with the top, the lining actually has lines like our outer shell of our fabric does now. And these snaps were rivet snaps, so originally they showed the snaps, which is what our garment looks like now with rivet snaps. Now, the only thing that has really changed besides the fabric with this is we adjusted what the waistband's made out of. It's now made out of the outer shell fabric. The one extravagant flare is made out of the outer shell fabric. And then the smaller flare is made out of the lining. So we have fabric changes and we did a couple adjustments on what's made out of what. Even the collar of the neckline is made out of this outer shell instead. So I'm going to stop holding this up because this is not what we're making. We don't do holes, we did lines. Are you just looking to lay in the bag of bags? I have a bag of garment bags, like tops and bottoms, and I just threw all these other garment bags by that. And she's trying to lay on it. She's literally trying to lay on the bag of bags. There's a whole bag. Go lay on that. I know it's not made because Nova decided to kick all of my stuff around and unmake my bed, but there's a whole bed. There's 6 pillows on that bed and a giant teddy bear. And you're trying to get on the bin. She has issues. Hello. Welcome if you're just joining. We're just getting into, unloading the bin and putting it on the racks. I just got done showing my samples. So this is the size I wear. This is the size 18. And then we go all the way up to this size. We only have 2 in-between sizes currently. But if the sizing is successful and it works out, we will be making a 7 size garment. Hey, little thing. That's not what we do with carpet. Hold on one second. I'm also going to back TikTok up just a little bit. Hold on. I was like, my phone is going to fall. Okay, cool. Now you can see the tops and the bottoms. And you guys can look at that for a bit, and then I'll come back and get the size 10 unlocked. Okay. Let me put this up here so we can put these up. The size 18. Size 14. And if you shop in the children's section, which is kind of the women or the humans that we're gearing towards, you would know that these sizes right now that I'm saying kind of gear with that children's section realm, but we will be renaming our sizes once we have our size guide official. Oh, TikTok is so sad. I just got banned because someone probably reported it for being a child. Isn't that so sad? Gonna back you up as well. Oh, I can't. Okay, you're staying there. That's fine. Your live access was suspended for violating. It doesn't even tell me what guidelines I technically. See, this is the issue with TikTok. Okay, so they allow their audience basically to decide who gets banned or doesn't. You know, on TikTok, when someone reports you to get banned, you just get banned instantly. You don't get kind of reviewed by someone. You don't go into a review category and they review it live. No, they review it later, which is incredibly, an issue because you're allowing the audience, which is fueled by hate on TikTok, to decide whether or not someone is well enough to be on that social media. So it's a huge discrimination issue. I've talked to the TikTok people before about it, and they don't respond to me. And it kind of, unfortunately, is getting to the point of pissing me off. Because there's not one thing I did to get reported during that, didn't I? No. And it's just some a-hole thinking I'm a kid and rejecting the idea that there's other types of human beings out here, and they don't want to deal with it. Instead of opening their mind up to it, they said, oh, I want to reject that idea. Let me block this person from being allowed to provide content to people that want to open their minds or that need this on here. That is incredibly selfish. It's incredibly wrong. And it shows you everything that's wrong with this world. We go through this world deciding we're going to do it with hate versus positivity and love and happiness. We're going to decide to hurt each other and tear each other down versus make each other feel better. How are we going to respond to someone attacking us? We're going to attack them instead of asking them if they're okay and seeing what the problem was, what the reason for their attack was. And you know what? I'm going to come at this situation. I'm going to wait out the timer for TikTok. I'm going to come back. And I'm going to, be the bigger person. Because that's what we should do here. That is not what they're going to do. I'm probably going to get blocked or reported again. And it's going to get banned again. Because they can't open their dang mind. And that is unfortunate. And I am hoping that everyone that is here watching currently decides to change their mindset if they think like that. Because if you do think like that, you're part of the problem. And you need to admit that. It's okay to change. It's okay to change your mindset. It's okay to evolve and grow. Through years of humankind, we have learned in the medical field that this is not okay. We used to think smoking cigarettes was okay. We used to think certain drugs were okay. And we learned over time that they're not okay, that certain pills do this to the body. Birth control was originally made for men and all that kind of stuff. And now it's made for women. Blah, blah, blah. So we've learned what works best for what kind of human and what kind of person and what kind of situation. It's the same thing emotionally. Learn to adapt. Learn to grow. Evolve your brain. It's okay. We've done it in every other field. We've done it in every other part of the world. If we can do it in that part of the world, you can do it mentally. I believe in you. Holy heck, stop banning me. I'm just an adult trying to live their life and spread awareness about disabilities and differences. And I'm literally starting a business. I'm starting a business. Hi, I know I'm getting emotional. I know. You don't like it when I get emotional, I know. But I'm literally starting a business about making a difference. What is that to do with getting banned? What did I do? I didn't do a sexual thing. I didn't do an aggressively thing. I didn't do a racist thing. I didn't do anything to get banned. Besides, get on a flippin' phone. As a disability person, as someone who is perceived as a child. Even though I am matured here, I have tattoos, I have piercings, I have the intellect alone. That should be enough. And it's getting ridiculous. I understand that not every human being knows who I am. understands what dwarfism is, understands what pituitary dwarfism is, or has even interacted with someone with a disability. I understand that. But what I do not understand is the immediate, oh, I don't get this, so I'm going to reject the incomplete idea to it. That's on you to change. That's on you to do better by yourself. Stop it, you're gonna hit a wire and like pull everything out. Like, we as humans have to decide to be better. We have to break the cycle. You have to understand that your hate is having a reaction more than anything, but also that it's not doing anything. It's not providing, a better future for your children. It's not providing a better future for the generations to come. You are not building a better world like this. You build a better world by positivity, kindness, helping others, empathy, and working together. Not blocking, banning, and hate and violence. We need to do better as a humankind. Because I'm sick of it. Because I'm sick of watching it happen to other people. I'm sick of hearing it happen to other people. I'm sick of interacting with people who have had things on a more volatile scale happen to them. Because this is nothing compared to the world's real problems. But this is still a problem. And we need to fix it. And if we can't fix it, we need to get out of the way to let someone else fix it. Because I'm sick of it. I am so unbelievably sick of it. And I wonder, did I rant long enough that the TikTok fan is done? Let's see.
If my mental health...
Okay. You can go live and join a live as a guest starting from November 15, 2023, 13:42. Okay, I mentioned almost the whole time. I have to wait 3 more minutes. Let me pull some garments out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the rant. It's just like, I've been so busy. I've worked my butt off. The world is not in the best place right now. And, I'm sick of seeing so much hate. Like, when is it going to be to the point that we decide to do better and do a difference and change the way? Because obviously what we're doing and what has happened in history isn't working. It's not working for the future we're trying to build. So we have to do something differently, approach something differently. Open your dang mind. Like, it's like, most of it is just closed-minded people. And if we opened our dang mind, we probably could solve a lot of things. And I'm just, as someone in social media, I don't speak on a lot of things because, one wrong thing and you never know what could happen. But I'm just sick of it. I am just unbelievably done with people not doing better, not trying to change things, and expecting things to change. You're just driving everyone insane. But what we do best is be positive and move on, and work on those changes where we can and how we can. Like this. This is something I know I can make a difference in. So this is what I'm doing. And that's what I can do right now. And the other parts of my life, I am making differences there. And, that's what I can do. I'm sorry that I'm doing more than people or other people, and they think that's deserving of me getting banned. I'm sorry you don't like my personality, and you think that's okay to report me to get banned. I'm sorry you don't like the ideas I talk about, and you can't just move on with your life or be open-minded enough to hear them out. I'm sorry that, you can't be open-minded to the fact that there's different types of human beings out here. I'm sorry that if it's because I didn't answer your dang question about dating and fertility and babies. I'm sorry if it's because I talked about what I wanted to talk about and the fact that I'm starting a company versus what you want to talk about. I'm sorry that I'm just not what you want me to be. You know, like, but I am who I am. I love who I am. And you, as a human being, are not going to determine that. And you know what? The fun thing is, I'm probably not even talking to them because they're on TikTok and I'm still banned. But I really don't care because at the end of the day, someone needs to hear that. Whether it be for confidence in themselves, whether it be for the fact that they're bullying someone and they need to understand that it's not okay. You know, it's gonna help someone. And that's why I do this. That is why I am here. Because it'll help one person maybe. And that is all I need at the end of the day. Is to know that I've helped at least one person. And you know what? I'm sorry that I'm not like every other social media person. And I am not trying to pull the rug under you guys. Or I'm not doing the same things they do. I don't do the dances on TikTok. I don't do what you want to see. I do me. You have a problem with that, there's the door. And you know, it's been, for the most of the time people have seen me, I've been told to keep my lips shut. And I finally don't have to do that as much. And it's nice. It's really nice. Because I can finally speak on certain things with my disability. I can finally speak on certain things with my fertility. And I can finally speak how I want to speak about them. And it's nice because my entire life, there's always been someone telling me how to speak. And I found my own way. And now I can speak for myself. And hopefully that can help others speak for themselves. Okay, these are shirts. This is pants. I literally, after I went live yesterday on TikTok for the second time, I just threw everything in bins. It was like, I'm tired. So it was an interesting one. Let me try. I don't know, because I don't watch anime. Sorry about that. Fun fact. I'm not going to watch that, but you have an amazing day. Okay. Okay, we're back. Yay! This is going to pull my shoulder out. This actually really hurts. TikTok! Hello. Hi, baby. Did you find a new toy? Did you find a new toy? Yeah. Did you find a new toy? Please don't hit the phone stand. Please don't hit the phone stand. Sahara, that's now the mic stand. Welcome back, TikTok. We waited out the ban. Apparently someone banned me. We don't know the reason, but if you would like to hear the rant I did during that time, you can watch the Instagram or the YouTube or the Twitch live after it's posted, because that's fun. There was a huge rant, and again, apologies for it. But I'm very sick of the hate and the, not accepting this. Like, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's all about a mindset, and it's on you to change it. And, some people just choose not to change it. And that's not my fault that you decided not to change your mindset. But you shouldn't prevent me from living the life I'm living because you can't open your mind up to it. At the end of the day, that's really what it's about. My life does not affect you personally. If it doesn't, you can move on with your life. You can decide to move on, scroll, whatever. You can decide to never hear or speak about me. But at the end of the day, you should have no control on how I live. And I won't let you. I just won't. I know my self-worth, and I'm not going to let some loser on TikTok determine it. I'm sorry, you're not a loser. I really hope at the end of the day, you find what you're looking for. You get accepted the way you want to be accepted. You get loved the way you want to be loved. But what you did was not okay. Deciding to ban an account for 15 or so minutes because we know how TikTok works. We know the audience controls it. Because you didn't like the content that was being put out, whether it be the fact that I'm not doing sexual content, whether it be the fact that I'm not doing content that you want to see. Maybe I'm not answering questions this time, but it does not have anything to do with who I am as a person. And at the end of the day, if you don't like that, there's the door. You can walk away from it. And that's the issue, is you decide, instead of walking away from it, because they ruined my day, I'm going to ruin theirs. Or because I don't like them, I'm going to ruin their day. And that's what makes humans sad, is the fact that we have to continuously make someone feel as bad as we do. I mean, it's why a lot of things work out where we watch someone's life who's worse off than ours. And it's really sad that that's what fuels us as humans. We should do better. But moving on, because we're going on to the garments. So, and this is our size 10, and this is what they look like without the flares on. They're just kind of cropped leggings, so you can wear them to work out. These do go right above the knee, but we are hoping that if all successful, we can eventually sell snack caps. That's not where I want the tops. Yeah, no, we want the tops in the little corner. There's so much in this bin because I did each bin a little differently, and I was an idiot for it, okay? I was totally an idiot for it. So we have a lot of flares. You're just gonna see get stacked here for a second. So, like I said, we have 25 for each size. So 25 pieces, top, 25 bottoms, 25 of this style flare. But this style flare is in 3 different types of fabrics now. And then 25 of this style flare, which actually comes out to be just kind of a straight flare. I will show y'all what it looks like wearing today. But that might go to this afternoon because we're not in the size 8s yet. And I need to be in the size 8s. But I could also try to sample on for y'all, but at the same time, I don't have the second flare that fits that. We did a second flare as a prototype, but we didn't use the same snaps, so we don't know I mean, I know what it looks like now, but I didn't know then what it looked like. Either way, fashion line, building a company is a process, and this is the beginning process. This is like our test run, our prototype for the real world. You know, 25 girls, 25 humans, doesn't matter if you're female. If you want to wear it, you can wear it, I don't care. But 25 people are going to get each of these outfits, which means we'll have 25 reviews for each of these outfits, each size. And that will help me know if this sizing works for the next outfit, because then if this sizing works, we'll be doing 7 sizes, some in between. I think there might be a larger and a smaller. We are going to have to develop a larger for sure. I've already seen that happen, so we'll definitely be developing a larger size. But we'll be doing other sizes, so 7 to 8 sizes. And we'll be doing a new outfit. So it won't be this exact outfit. We may develop this outfit in the other fabric, but this fabric is no longer available. So these 25 pieces are limited edition. You know, you get them while you got them, because I will never probably be able to make it out of this fabric exactly again. We can make the outfit out of a different fabric, but it will never be this exact fabric again. Oops, wrong way. Oh, sorry, it's so many flares. I'm just trying to get the box empty, and then we can start packing it up again. Okay. So yeah, so we have 25 of this flare, 25 of the large flare. I believe if we're going off of the other boxes, we should have about 10 in the one striped fabric and then 1 in the jacquard fabric, which is a woven fabric. And I don't know if we have any in this size. Oh, yes. So we have 1 available like this, just 1. And then we have, oh, maybe 2. Maybe 2 for this size. So for the larger sizes, we only have 1, but this size it looks like we may have 2. And then we should have about 10 or so for this size. And then 15 or so for this fabric. So the fabric that matches, we do have the most flares out of. It's just that last 10 we don't have. Unfortunately, the fabric sourcer I went to told me I would have these garments available or this fabric available in as much as I needed. But when I went to buy it, he was like, oh, I don't have it. I only have this much. So because of timing and everything in life, I wanted to make sure that we got a sample sizing out there before Christmas. So this is what we're doing. And then we'll be releasing the next garment. We'll be working on it during the holiday and stuff. And then once that's out, we'll be doing 100 pieces for each size. So there'll be a larger amount. Or at least 100 pieces for the larger 2 sizes. And we'll see how well the smaller sizes sell. Hello to the new peoples. I want to say thank you guys for supporting me and watching me just do all this unboxing. I know I'm not doing a lot of questions and stuff. We will be doing questioning lives probably next week or this weekend. I just need to get this done. I've been working on this since Monday, okay? And I'm literally doing it all by myself. So I want to just say thank you guys so much for even like popping by and saying hi. Okay, so this is the new top, and as we can see, the snaps are now on the outside. And then this is the logo tag. Get closer for Instagram. Here's the snaps. And then in the inside, on the left side, is your care tag and your size tag. And the care tag is different. So the care tag is the same for the top and the pants because it's a dual layer. So you have your lining and then you have your outer shell. And then all of the flares are only 1 layer of fabric. So they're all cared for differently. Now, like I said earlier, you can throw it in the wash on low temp and then throw it in the dryer on low heat or air dry and it'll come out fine. I test run it with our sample. Now, I didn't test run it with a snap, but I've test run the prototype, and the prototype has the same kind of snaps. So they should be fine. Now, there are an alternative flare as well, and we have a straight flare. And the flares have the snaps, again, like the top on the outside. So those are the differences between prototype to sample to back to final garment, which kind of is a mix of the two. Okay, so that's top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and this should be 24 and 25, yes. So like I said, in the previous TikToks lives and the Twitch and the YouTube lives, we did size 18 and 14 yesterday, but the tops I had done Monday night. So I had gotten all the tops out of their garment bags off the hangers and just folded and put in the bins. So we didn't get to see a lot of the tops yesterday. So that's why we have the samples out now. But we're working on it. It's a lot. And I'm sorry to those on Twitch and YouTube. If you would like to see the top samples, you're going to have to go to Instagram and TikTok just because the camera isn't wide angled. I have to adjust the camera because we're doing a different screen than we usually do, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, so the next step is getting all of the pants done. So I'm going to put these over here for right now. Make sure that we have the correct flares together because they were in piles and I don't remember why I had them in piles, but let's keep them in those piles. It probably will be really handy. So we have to take all of these flares off and then put them in the bin. So like I said, the flares come off and they look like this. So this is what the snaps look like. And this is not the original fabric. This is the fabric we have the second largest amount of large flares in. So this is the one we probably have 9 to 10 or so in for each size. And then the woven one is the one that we have only 1 to 2 available in. And for the flares, we only have a care tag in one of the flares. So when you get your flares, if you do order, you should have one with a size tag and then one with a size and a care tag in it. So that way you know the size of your flares. That should match your top or bottoms. I mean, it should definitely match your bottoms. It shouldn't match your top. You can have a different size top. But the bottoms have to go with the flare size they come with. So when you buy that, so we're selling the pants with the straight flare on them and then selling the top. And then the extra flare is going to be sold separately. And you have your choice of fabric with that. But when shopping for your large flare, if you buy the large flare as well, make sure you get the exact same size because some sizes do not have the same snaps and also it will not look proportionate. Let's keep that in mind. We're going for the proportionate of the design, so you have to get the same size. And that's a good thing. There's 100 flares for 100 pants, so each person can have the choice of a large flare and a small flare. Okay, so that's one pair of pants. Get these snaps off. And when we get to the other types of flare fabrics for the large flares, I'll show you guys those as well. But this is the same fabric as I just showed you. And this is on a diagonal line, but it's more of a straight line than a wave line. So, it's nice. And I forgot to check tags. Tag. Okay, cool. This is the pair. I mean, they should be matching here, but sometimes they're not. It depends on how meticulous the manufacturer assistant was. But we're just separating everything for the bin purpose. And then since these will be sold separately, we're going to categorize them by fabric. And then, oh, I just took off. Long side, whoops. And then we're going to categorize it by size of flare. And the thing is, we're going to be creating a second outfit, same kind of pant style. So you're going to have even more flare options. And hopefully the colors and designs will be cohesive enough that if you have more than one outfit or more than one flare, you can mix and match as you like. That is the goal. I mean, we can always release more white flares of different fabrics, but we cannot release any more pants or tops in the fabrics that they are in. That's the unfortunate thing, but like, we can always create a new flare for this limited edition outfit or to go with another outfit as well. And you can use it, and that'll be really cool to watch everyone's own personality with the mixing and matching. I think it's going to be really cool. Okay, so that's 2. Well, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to actually count the hangers now so we know how many pants we have. That's 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. Wait, is that 6 individually or 6 like counted together? How did I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so we have 25 pants. We have 25 large flares. that's always good to know. So it's been a very long journey. So my company's name is Fitclusion, as in like fit for like, you know, the way something fits, and then inclusion, because eventually we're hoping, or I'm hoping, to branch the company out into all types of people. So this is the original fabric. This is what the top and the bottom are made out as well, but they do have a lining, because if you notice, it's kind of a little see-through. So they do have a lining, but the flare doesn't. So this is what it's made out of. And here's the see-through for Instagram. Basically, we ran out of the fabric when it came to the flares. I had to make all the tops and the bottoms first, because I was like, if we're gonna run out of fabric, I'd rather run out with the flares. And that's what happened. And so that's why we have some fabric alternatives for the flares. And I'm hoping that if it does sell and more people want this fabric, the other fabric I already showed you, not the woven fabric. The woven fabric is literally all that I get. There's no more of it as well, even though I liked it. I got it as a makeup, and then we ended up needing more fabric, so we ended up getting this one. And if you would like, I'm releasing videos every 2 or so weeks on my YouTube about the fashion line, so you can see every little hitch I hit. But those are going to come out pretty soon, as they'll all come out when the garment is out for sure. But until then, they're going to come out every 2 weeks. And so basically what happened is we did fabric shopping. He's like, you're going to need, I'm going to need 10 more yards for the flares. And I was like, okay, great. And the woven was available in 15. And I was like, does 15 yards work? And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, I'm going to need 40 more yards. I ran out. And I was like, how? How is your estimate 40 yards off? But either way, so I got the second, or the first fabric, the lined one, in 40 yards. And I think I can get some more of that. So if people want more of that flare, I can get that. But the other 2 flares, I can't get more of. And then when I was shopping for this fabric, I saw the most beautiful, kind of see-through, meshy, but really pretty woven fabric. And I was like, will this work? It's gorgeous. And he's like, my manufacturer was like, it might be really ugly when we bend over and put the snaps through and do the hand sewing. So I bought 2 yards of it for myself. I have some extra rivet snaps from the machine. From the manufacturer. Oh, okay, that snap actually. That's not good. Okay, anyway, I have to fix this real quick. But like I said, so I have the snaps from my manufacturer. I have, the machine that the snaps use. I actually bought the snaps from, I need a whiteout pen. I mean, this should wash out because it's manufacturer chalk, but I need a whiteout pen. There's just some chalk on it, and I'm like, it's a white outfit. How could you do this to me? But it's fine. It'll come off. But so what was I saying? Snaps. Oh, yes, snaps. So I have my press that actually can work with those snaps. So even like when it comes to making the flares, I can make it. So I'm going to try making the flare for myself and seeing how it looks, and then seeing if I can get more fabric and then selling that as well if it looks pretty. Because it's just so gorgeous. It's just absolutely so flippin' gorgeous. But other than that, we're going to be releasing a second outfit, different fabric, of course. Hopefully a fabric we can get in large amount of bulk. So that way, even if we like sell out of one size, we have them available. Okay. Sorry. That one pair of pants threw me off a bit because I have to put it to the side because I need to adjust something on it. and then I have to clean those clears. So I need to go to Target and get a whiteout pen. That's what I've noticed is like my manufacturer uses this pink and orange fabric marker for outlining, and I've noticed it on my white garments before in samples, and I was hoping that they would do all the spotty details for manufacturing, but I guess they didn't, which is fine because it's a white outfit and it's bleachable and it should come out easy peasy. But I've noticed it like on some of the crease lines, like they weren't sewn exactly on the line or something on the samples and stuff. So I'm just hoping that like most of these garments don't look like that, because it's all about image and the way you sell things, and I'm like, it's not gonna look good if I have a bunch of like color marks on my white garment. And the only advice I'm gonna have for my customers is you can bleach it or you can send it back. But we'll see. I honestly think that people are going to be a little forgiving since it is newer. But at the same time, humans are humans. And we learned about that earlier today when I got that TikTok ban. So, I'm expecting also the worst. I'm expecting to get yelled at over the tiniest of speck. So, everything has to go out perfect. Which is high expectations. It is what it is. Okay, so now we work on the hanger ones, which we just take them off the hanger and stack them. Isn't this fun? I'm surrounded by white fabric, and it's like a lot. I will say this. The snaps aren't actually that bad when you're dealing with just the one outfit. But like undoing and redoing snaps 50 or so times is so painful. It is so painful. Ugh. Oh, a beverage. I forgot I had that. Mind me while I drink my seltzer. I'm allergic to soda, so this is all I get. I'm not allergic to soda. I'm allergic to the colors that they put in, emulsifiers, and additives that are in sodas and stuff. I'm allergic to MSG, so I can't have high sugars, high salts. It gives me migraines. It's not like it's gonna kill me allergy. Okay, well maybe it will. But it's not like it's gonna kill me allergy because I get mostly migraines. And the worst thing that's happened to me, like physically other than the migraines, like body-wise, is my throat has swelled and I've gotten hives. So the swelling of the throat, that is a scary one. But it usually only happens when I have syrups and like caramels and stuff and like straight like processed foods. I did have it happen with a seltzer one time and I was really concerned. But then I remembered that my mom fed me something that I actually can't have at all. So that was probably the reason. And it happens a lot when I talk, so I was like, maybe it's just because I talked a lot today. Oh, that's gonna hurt my tummy, but it's fine. I'm a girl. Still a girl. People think that's gross, and I just think it's the human body. Like, I don't get, like, upset when people make body noises. Like, it's your body. It's not under your control, really. We all do it. We all go potty. Like, it's fine. Okay. Getting everything off the hanger. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday when I sat down, like, I started yesterday at 1 o'clock, and I did some work in between the two lives. So I started at 1 and went to 3, and then I started at like 6:10 and went to like 8 something. But at like 5:40 I had started up again. I only took like an hour and 20-minute break because I think we ended at like 3:30 yesterday. So I didn't take that long of a break, and even during that time I didn't sit down. my mom and my sister came home from work, and the dogs were going insane. Coda came home, and I was dealing with not potty trained dogs and all that kind of. I mean, well, my dogs are potty trained, but I was dealing with all that kind of stuff, and then my mom was like, "Oh, I brought you food," and I was like, "Yeah, food, love food, love that my parents work at restaurants because I get food." She's like, "It's corn chowder," and I was like, "Okay, great. It looks weird, looks like stomach bile, but okay, I eat it." And I get one spoonful, and I'm like, "Tastes like bacon. How'd you get it to taste like bacon, Mom? You sure there's no bacon in here?" She's like, "No, there shouldn't be bacon in there. It comes on the side." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna trust you." And then I grab a spoonful. I'm like, "Are you sure there's no bacon in here? Because that looks like bacon." And she comes over. She's like, "That does look like bacon." I'm like, "Is it just the one piece? Like, did it just fall? Because then maybe I can get away with trying to eat it." And she's like digging through, and she's like, "Nope, there's bacon through the whole thing." She's like, "The recipe originally calls for bacon, but we as the company decided to make it with bacon on the side because of our, allergies and our food tolerances and stuff. So we supply like the non-vegan stuff. I mean, it's even though it's a milk-based soup, the non-vegetarian stuff on the side, like cheese and the bacon." And she's like, "And I put cheese on yours, but I didn't put bacon, so they must have made it with the bacon." And I was like, and she just looks at me, she's like, "Sorry, boo." And I'm like, "It's okay. What can you do? It's, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh God." I was upset. I was like, "I just wanted food, but it's okay." And she's gonna bring me some today. But I'm like, I'm not also the type, like, if I actually went to a restaurant and, like, "There's bacon in this. I can't have bacon. I told you I couldn't have bacon." I'm not that type of person. I'm going to be like, "Hey, I actually can't eat this. Is there any way you can remake it or I can get something else?" Like, even if, like, it's, like, something like, okay, let's, like, say I get pancakes and they put sausage on the side. As long as the sausage didn't really touch my food for too long, I'll be okay. Now, certain meats, they do make my throat swell, so I'm actually allergic to them. Like red meat, I can't have because it swells my brain. It gives me migraines. So it's been a fun journey with allergies, as I like to call them, but I look at it more as like an intolerance versus an allergy, but my doctor calls it an allergy. So it's like somewhat at a health risk issue, but like not fully to the point where I'm like, I think I'm gonna die every time. Like even alcoholic beverages, like the really fruity ones with the syrups and stuff in it, I'm like, is my throat swelling because of the alcohol or is it swelling because of the syrup? And it's usually because of the syrup. There's only certain kinds of alcohols, like flavored alcohols, that make my throat swell. That's usually why I tend to drink, when I do drink, if I do drink, because I only drink socially, I tend to drink straights, and then I will stick with what I know, like margaritas and stuff, because like sometimes they have syrups, but most of the places I go make it with real fruit and stuff, so you can get a flavored margarita with real fruit, and it's nice. And then like for like sweets and stuff, like we found this place on the island. They actually don't have like a store, but we found them on Grubhub, and they're called like Big Fat Cookie, and they make really good cookies, and they don't have like additives and emulsifiers in it, and they have protein in it instead, and they actually don't taste like a protein cookie. Like I look at it and I'm like, I didn't know this was a protein cookie. I didn't know this was. I just ate the cookie. I was like, oh my god, this cookie's so good because it has a s'mores cookie, and I was like, I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity. Oh, risk the migraine for that. And so I'm eating the s'mores cookie, and then I decide to finally read the ingredients, and I'm like, oh my god, this actually isn't gonna hurt me. I can eat this. So loved that. Got more cookies from them. Their cookies are bomb. What else have I done for my nutrition? I usually make food more often. Usually like straight sugars and stuff don't bother me. It's the process ones that do. But like if I make something and I know how much sugar is going into it, I can control that. and stuff. So I usually do that. I make my own pastries. I've always done that. I think homemade is always like a better option. And I stopped eating fast food, and I cut out meat. Um, I've heard something, but I don't think something fell off the garden. I think something fell off one of my dogs. But I cut out meat at 16, and then I cut out like fast food, sodas, and stuff at 16 as well. I don't know where that thing I'm looking for is, so no. That's not good. I need to find that. I need it to label. This is such a process. Okay. I'll find it later. It'll show up. It'll show up. Either way. So far, so good. I'm really excited to get this out there and see. I mean, we're doing 25 of each size. So if they don't sell, it won't be such a loss. It'll be a learning curve to know, like, hey, obviously don't order as much in the 8. Don't order as much in the 10. That's already something I know I'm probably going to take a hit in, is that the 8 and the 10 are not going to sell nearly as much as the 14 and the 18. Should I have probably made like 10 in the 8 and the 10 looking at it now, and made more in the 14 and 18? Potentially. But I don't know that until I am fully, in sales and looking at my numbers. Because who knows? Maybe the 8 and the 10 will be actually more popular than I think it will. Maybe I'll have to order, more for that as well. Who knows? But the next number to go for the next outfit is about 100 of each, depending on which ones we need more of and which ones we need less of course. But other than that, I'm really excited. I've worked my butt off, and I'm just very excited. And we're getting to the point where I talked a lot, and I had a huge rant because I was banned on TikTok for a little too long. And my throat hurts. So we're going to give, a couple seconds of silence. Hello. I'm not good at the silent game, I'm sorry. I'm actually looking for, questions now. Okay. So, tag. Okay. I need to still find that thing, and I don't see it, and it should have been around here. And I'm getting nervous because I don't see it. And it makes me very nervous because I know you like to eat things. I know you do. Yeah, you like to eat things. I'm just gonna pet my dog while casually looking for my pencil, because it's not in my pocket. Yeah, it's not in my pocket, bud. It's not. I don't know where it went. I know it's around here. Hi. You guys don't help. You're not really good detectives. You just got hair all over me. Okay. I'm procrastinating, but it's fine. How many flares do we have left? We have so many. That was only the small pile. Okay. I just thought that one was eating something. I thought it was what I was looking for. I almost cried. I was gonna be like, no! Like whole movie dramatic thing. I don't know. I'm going to have to find it in between the lives. So let's keep going for the next like 40 or so minutes and figuring things out. And then for those of you that are on TikTok now, while we are doing a live here now, we will be back around 7. We're going to take a small break, and then we're going to come back with size 8. So I don't really do a lot of wordings on TikTok, but if you are looking to be a part of the next live as well, we will be here at 7 Eastern time, and it's 2:22. Yeah, 2:22 Eastern time now. So we're leaving around 3 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be back around 7. Is that okay? I was like, does that both have cure tags? Because they shouldn't. Hello. Okay. Okay, if we see anything on the ground, because you all know what I'm looking for, you guys see that on the ground, please let me know. I'm talking to my dogs, so they're gonna like understand me. Ugh. But I will say this, as far as the garment goes, the only issues I've had so far is one is missing its tags. Some of the snaps, I do need to do some reinforcing with my press, just for comfortability. And then, like I said, that the fabric marker, you can kind of see it where like the snaps were. Like sometimes if they didn't snap exactly where the color like was, or if it bled, or like on the seam lines for some of the flares. But like it's not too bad, and I think it's just because it hasn't been washed. You know, if it's washed, then it will be gone, especially if you use the bleach. So this is our limited edition. I know everything is limited edition with this garment, but this is the flare that we only have like one for size 18 and 14 in, and we have 2 for size 10 in. So this is a little whiter than the color of the tops and the bottoms, but it's really pretty, and I think it's going to go really well with the next couple colors that we're going to be making. So that's something I'm really excited for. And honestly, I only had 15 yards of it, so get it while it's hot because it's only available. We are still doing recruiting for modeling in the area. If you're available within the next couple weekends or so, we're hoping to do a shoot before, like this weekend, and we're hoping to do a shoot after Thanksgiving, but before Christmas. And then any shoots after that will probably be the next outfit or just fit trials, because we only need about 2 or so models for the website for each size. We have a lot for this size potentially, and I'm not saying like they're done and fit. I don't have any photos of anyone yet. We have potentially some for this size, mostly the top, and then this size and this size. Besides me, I don't know if I have any models for. So if you're looking for the smaller size, you have probably a higher chance of being used as like the show me photos, because no matter who comes like and says like I want to be a model, I definitely want to try it on you, no matter what. I definitely do. You just may not make the official launch of the website. You may go on after that launch. You may go on after your shoot and stuff. Like some of these shoots are going to happen after I put everything together on the website, and you know, things can get into the pre-sale motion. So it's just how it's going to flow. But like, this is all trial. When it comes to the second garment, everything will kind of be organized. We'll probably do 1 or 2 photo shoots depending on the model's availabilities, and then we'll, you know, move on to the next garment. Okay, so it looks like we have 2 of those, and that's kind of nice because that's what I was kind of hoping for, is to have at least 2 in that fabric for each one. But it looks like for the large size, he only got 1, which is kind of sad. It makes me very sad. Okay, let's see. This is the third type of fabric that I bought, but like the one that we have the second largest amount in. So this is actually kind of one of my favorites as well. I honestly am really happy with all of the fabric we got. Whether it's, cohesive enough or not with it, I'm really pleasantly surprised how well these came out. Why do you want to be a little baby butt? I don't know. You just wanted me to hurt myself and cut myself with my own fingernail. You didn't even hurt me. I hurt myself. Hence why it's marketed towards adults. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. All your brothers and sisters did it. There you go. You just needed to be different. Okay. Here we go. Pants. Oh my god, there's so many left. But we are making progress because we're 2 bins down and we have a bin and a half now to go, which is great. After this, we'll just have to organize the flares. Make sure to count the inventory. I made most of the labels yesterday. We just have to adjust the numbers on the labels. And we're using a wash away marker so we can constantly change that number. I'm really trying to do the best I can to stay the most organized because I'm working completely by myself. Besides going into the city with someone and talking to my manufacturer and my pattern person, me running this business, selling these garments and everything, doing it by myself. I don't have a partner. I don't have a friend to help out. I don't have any of that. And that's fine because it makes me know that when I get that team, that I can do it by myself if necessary, and that I won't be asking my team to do anything that I haven't or won't do. And I think that is a great way to do leadership. Oh, that happened again. That's not good. Okay. You come here. You go there. Snap, 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 snap. That's good. Oh, we didn't take the other flare off of this one. Whoops. What did you hear? What did you hear? Sorry, I have 5 dogs in here. It's a lot. They've completely destroyed and unmade my bed. I'm gonna remake my bed after this live. Okay. That's the pants. Here's the other flare. Go. I was like, oh my god, it's lifting. No, it's fine. I overreact. Okay. So, I'm not gonna lie. As excited as I am for this launch, I'm kind of sick of being surrounded by white. Because it's just been literally me, my room, all day, every day for the past couple days with white. And if anyone knows me, I used to be very mundane one-colored person in high school, so this would have been right up my alley as matching-wise. I always would be no, white has to go with these colors, this, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm I just want to be loud and vibrant, and I just want to put weird flares on my outfit. Just mix and match. And we're not at that stage yet. And I want to be at that stage. Snaps look good. Okay. This needs to go over here. It doesn't go in the bin. And I think we're at the point where we need to start stacking a second stack of pants in the bin. So I really am using these bins to the fullest, and it's kind of fun knowing that I got bins that these outfits literally just fit in. If I had probably one more or anything like that, it probably wouldn't fit that well. It would not look good. And it's just motivation to sell. I'm I just want the bins to close, and they'll close really easy once they're empty. So that's the goal. Please don't growl. There's no reason to growl. I don't hear anything. It's just me talking and empty air. No, don't fall. I would have cried. Okay. So that's that. No! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Not really, Sahara, you don't need to come over here. Okay. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Ugh. Yeah. Having this multi-stream is kind of nice, but it's also like, where do I look? Because right now, with Instagram not being able to be multi-stream, there's at least 2 cameras. And with TikTok integration not working correctly, there's 3 cameras. So I'm sorry if your camera is not getting paid attention to as much as you would like, but we are working our butts off. Absolutely working our butts off and hurting our fingers. But it's fine. It's okay, fine. Go around the other way. They're like, each snap is like a different child having a temper tantrum. And you're like, what's gonna coax you today? What's gonna coax you today? Okay. Because you're a jerkwad and you can't stay stacked. Hey, what did I just say? Temper tantrums. My clothing is having temper tantrums. Yeah, we are getting there. We are at the point where waitlist has started. We're looking for models and to do modeling shoots ASAP because I'm a little behind because I went on vacation and my manufacturing wasn't done, so I didn't have really anything beyond 1 sample for each size, which was kind of an issue, and they weren't actually exactly how we were going to make the final product, so I didn't really know exactly how it was going to look, so we didn't do modeling yet, and we have to, so we got to get modeling done ASAP, and then once modeling's done, it'll be on the website, so we are doing waitlist right now. If you would like to be a part of waitlist for the garment, let me know what size you think would fit you. And then let me know, you know, how to contact you if the email doesn't work. And I will, hey, that is not what we do with carpet. That is not what we do. Yeah, not what we do. And then I will contact you when we know our pricing. And you can either decide to opt out or go to pre-sale. And we will get the size, we'll put it in a bag and get it shipped to you as soon as possible. Hey, hold on. She's doing something. Don't do that. The carpet does not move, okay? So don't try to make it move. You're not going to get to China by digging a hole in my carpet, okay? Stop trying to move the carpet. Yeah. Stop trying to move the carpet. Okay. So, I think... Oh, no. I was like, I think we're good to count this flare and how many we have. Because I was like, I don't think there's any more left. Spoke too soon. There's 1 left. I have to keep an eye on you. It's kind of annoying. Why can't you just be like all the other puppies? Why do you want to have to escape? Like, there's nothing going on out there. Your table, where you like to hide, it's exactly the same. Nothing's changed. Sorry. Doggies. They're too much. Don't get them. Like, I love them, but, like, only get 1. This fabric is a little thinner than the other flare, so I get really worried about it with these snaps, because, like, I don't know, I'm very cautious with fabric, because, like, every time I make something for myself, I secure it with like glue or something. Like I will like make sure it's in there. And like I can't do that with these outfits. I can't like just put a bunch of super glue all over these snaps. No, that's not gonna look pretty. No one's gonna like that. Okay, because that's done, I'm gonna start writing down how many layers we have. We have 2 of these instead of 1, which is actually really nice. Because that means that there's potential for 2 people to get them. Really? I just thanked you. Okay. Let me get my board. Two. And then there's 1. There's 2. 3. That's 3. Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8. Okay, so we actually only have 8 in this. I just dropped my binder. I had to disappear. Ow! Where'd it go? It went under my closet! Oh! Sorry. Okay. 8. So that means we should have 15 of the others, which should be kind of universal for the sizing because I told him to try to keep it as even as possible for that purpose. Okay. Were we in the middle of a flare when that happened? I guess so. Fun. Don't you love how life just decides to take you wherever it wants? Okay, I need a flare pair. I don't know where it is. Flare pair. Are you the flare pair? No. Are you the flare pair? No. Where's the flare pair? Was it not in here? I'm so confused. Where's your pair? Where's your buddy? Where's your pal? Oh, it's on the pant. It's on the pant. Gosh, I'm really stupid. Oh, oh, that was a new moment for me. That was a new low. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Let's see. Layer pair. Oh, my back hurts. Anyway, we're almost done. Almost. Not exactly, but almost. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to start a new stack of pants. getting too high. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's an uneven number, but I don't care. I was like, I miscounted somewhere, but it's okay. I'm getting really lazy. It's fine. Ah. Does anyone else do this for like a living? Does it get better? Oh, does it get better? Because I'm waiting for that to happen. But I'm sure that you didn't do it alone. Is there anyone doing this alone that can tell me how it's going for them? How it went for them? Good girl, Nova. Yeah, just go destroy my bed some more. It's okay. You have my permission. Okay. That's what we have left. No, no ball. That's what we have left. Oh, I need a break. I just need a break. We get through this bucket, and I will see you later tonight for bucket number 4. And we'll be done. Okay. That's my motivation now. It's just getting these flares off, getting the pants done, figuring things out, don't fall. Make sure they all have their snaps. Honestly, I need to double check that and make sure that they all have their snaps. What just fell? I was like, it wasn't a snap. But what just fell? Okay. Anyway, that must have been off of me and not on the pants. Or maybe it was the snaps clicking. Maybe that's the sound I've been hearing and thinking stuff has been falling. Maybe it's the snaps just clicking together. Oh, that's a relief. Thought I've been losing my marbles. Okay. Let's get back to it. Holding the flare. Checking if it has tags. Checking if it has tags. And, okay. How many left? 1. Oh my god, there's so many legs! There's 1 less leg! 2, 3. It's fine. It's fine. I'm having a mental breakdown, but it's fine. This is what my mental breakdown looks like. I'm golden. Oh, my shoulders are killing me. Ugh. I may look strong, but I just don't have a lot of fat on my body, and it's a lot of counter push-ups. I'm not joking. Like jumping onto counters, jump. Yeah, it's a workout. Test it out. See if it works out your body. Let me know. The new innovative counter workout. If you take that idea and profit off of it, I want in, okay? Don't you dare take my idea and profit off of it without me. I want in. You can profit off of it with me. If you profit on it without me, I'm coming for you. In any way I know possible. Ow. That was a me thing. That was a me thing. Okay. Do you have your tag? Yes. Do you have your tag? Yes. Okay. I'm really excited. I'm honestly also really excited to try my own take. Like, see if I, with that extra fabric I bought, have the ability to make my flare properly and make it look as good as my manufacturer did. Because that would be kind of cool. Sorry, I'm looking at something on the pants. I'm like, it's not an issue, but I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on here? Okay. Anyway, 2 left, 3 left. How many is this? This feels like 3. It's 2. It's 2. Yeah, it's 2. Ugh. No, you stay. Okay? You're gonna stay there and you're gonna enjoy yourself. We are almost done with size 14. And I mean almost. And I say it with a grain of salt because we still have other flares to fold. But they should be a little easier. And honestly, in between this live and the next live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we're probably just going to double check the bins now and make sure that all of the snaps and everything are there for sure. Because I don't know. I feel like I don't trust myself anymore. Snaps are there. Okay. You go there. Oh, I was really gonna be like, they're not. They're not. This is another one. It's fine. What am I doing? So, if you watched I Am Shauna Rae, or if you followed me on social media, you would know that I've talked about a white garment before. And if you don't, that's fine. So I am producing a 25 piece in each size garment as a test run to see if our sizing works for people under 5'4". I'm 3'10". There's a lot of need in between my size and 5 foot something. So we are working on developing it, and we're starting with a white jumper where the flare comes off, and you can either wear it as the leggings or you can add a different flare and all sorts of things. But we are selling it in 4 sizes. This is my size. So this is our 8, this is our 10, this is our 14, and this is our 18. And once sizing is final, size numbers will change, but size guidelines will not. We'll just have a Fitclusion size guide. So I'm excited. We're producing an outfit. We're getting a lot done. And honestly, I'm really excited. It's just been a lot of work. And pants are officially done on the flares that are a part of the pant, but not technically the pant. Anyway, we'll be ending after I deal with these flares and those flares, and then we'll be coming back with size 8. And that's the one where I'll be trying on the garment. Or actually, I may already be in it when we start that live. This is 1. This is 2. Making sure snaps are all secured. This is 3. Okay. This is 4. And we're looking for the number 15, I believe. That should be how many we have, unless I have an extra one, which will kind of be nice. I honestly told him to make as many flares as he could. I don't think he listened, but it's fine. I think he did what his quota was, and that's kind of what they're supposed to do, is the quota, you know? But I'm going to have a meeting with him about the next garment, and when I have that meeting, he'll tell me if he has any of the fabrics left over, and if he does, then we'll be making extra flares for people. So we may have, not this fabric specifically that I'm holding, we have no more of. But the other 2 flares we made, the other flare, not the woven flare, not the really pretty one, in my personal opinion, it's really pretty. We have the straight line fabric that we can probably make more flares out of. Sorry, I'm organizing because the flares are trying to fall onto the pants and I don't want them to. Okay. What number was I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just gonna start over. I can't. My brain hurts. Brain hurts. Ugh. Those can go up here for right now. My brain. It fell and we had a whole disaster happen. So it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's completely fine. We're doing this by ourselves. Stuff is gonna go wrong. Okay. Nah. I didn't do that, okay? I didn't do it. Okay, there's that. We'll just hold those 2. Straighten them out. And fold. So that's 2. That's 3. And this is 4. We really weren't high in the numbers. We were not high enough in these numbers that we should have forgotten. 5, 6, 7. I was like, it's gonna be like something like 7. Okay. Should be the next set. 8. Nope. 9. And so the nice thing about having the same snaps that I would use personally is that if any of these are not good snapped in, I can redo the snap if necessary. Okay, this is 10. All good on the snaps. 11. Did I pull from 2 different pairs? Do you at least still match? Yes, okay. Snaps look all good. Snaps look all good. There's so much detail I have to check. And then, like, Once I get a whiteout pen, I'm going to have to go through and get all the little manufacturing fabric marks because I'm not going to send that like that. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 garments that have it. But it's still not something I'm going to send like that. 12, 13, 14, 15. We should have enough layers. It should be enough. Okay. Snaps look good. Tags were already checked for this pair. Okay. Right there. Yeah, right there. We'll stack it on there for right now. And we're almost done and on to the last flare. Isn't this exciting? I mean, we're still not nearly as close as we could be done because we still have size 8 to do, but we're going to be doing that later today. So, everything else, it's like, we're almost done. I'm so done. I'm so done with this rack. Like, yes, I would have everything on hangers, but they're flares. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I could put them on a bottom hanger, probably, but I don't want to sit here, clip everything to hangers, and then have to take them off the hangers so I can fold them. It's just too much effort. Okay, flares are done. Next, small flares. Okay, so we have to make sure that there's one with a fabric care tag, and then there's one with just the size tag. So these both have care tags. This is just a size tag. This is just a size tag. Fabric care tag, fabric care tag. Size tag, just size tag. And then, because there's only 2 of you, I was like, one of you should have a fabric tag. And it does. Love it when it works like that. That's how it should work. Okay. Anyway. Oh, wait, I was supposed to write down the thread tags. How many up there here? 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So far we have 5 of those. Ew. So glad I have these containers. Makes it very helpful in keeping things clean. Okay. Cool. Labeled for now. Let's pack these up. And then we'll get to the other set of straight flares. Okay. 1 fabric, 1 size tag. I also I know that not everyone does this when they do businesses and stuff, but I think it's kind of important to show you guys what the process I'm doing is. Because 1, you'll have more respect for it, but 2, you'll understand how much work and soul goes into this, and how my back is gonna ache in when I'm 80, and it's all gonna be due to my manufacturing. So I think this is kind of enjoyable to know what's going into the fashion line. You know how much hard work it is. And right now, I'm by myself. I don't have anyone that I'm working with. And hopefully I'll get an assistant one day, and a designers and all that kind of stuff. But right now it's just me and my little brain and my hands. And it's a lot. I'm exhausted, but it's fine. We're getting there. And one day we're going to have an assistant And one day they're gonna do the city runs, and they're gonna do this, and I'm gonna go sit on an island. That's like 20 years in the future. So, okay. Here I think is one stack, so hopefully that's all fabric tags or size tags. Here is this stack, which I'm hoping is the opposite, but they don't look like even stacks. So I don't know what I was doing last night. I honestly think I just threw these in, however, they were able to get in here. Yeah, these are both size tags. Size tags here. Here, we'll look at all of you. Fabric tag here. Fabric tag here. I'm looking at these colors and I'm like, do these match? They do. It's just my brain. Fabric tags. Size tag. Size tag. Same color, same color, same color. Same color. Okay. We're just going insane the longer we're staring at white. Oh my god, no wonder people in asylums surrounded by white walls go insane. You start seeing colors and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Okay. Okay. Size tag. Size tag. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. Like it's in pairs. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. Maybe they were in small piles and maybe they just got a little disorganized. Size tag. Fabric tag. Actually, never mind. That actually just proved me wrong. Because they were together. Fabric tag. Fabric tag. I have no clue what happened to my brain last night. Fabric tag. Are you okay? Oh no, you just pushed my shoe off? Okay, that's fine. Totally, you could do that. You totally have that permission. If you're a dog, I'm a human, it's fine. You be cute. Size tag. Size tag. So yeah, we're hoping to get this outfit or this trial size run outfit launched before Christmas so people have the availability to get it before the holiday. But we're hoping to do photo shoots as soon as this weekend. I know my friend is available Sunday and she's going to put the garment on. Riley is available this weekend and she's going to put the garment on. But everyone seems to be like size 3 to size 4. And I need the size 10 or the size 2 and the size 1 besides myself. So all models wanted, but mostly if you are short or smaller, frailer stature and you think you could fit these sizes, that would be very beneficial. Because like I don't have any models secured for like a time, location, and everything right now, but I'm hoping to get that done. And then once, oh, this is actually a pair. Once that's done, I'll know which models I will be needing more and which size range. So all models are still wanted, but just know that right now we may have more models in the 2 taller sizes, but more bodies we could try it on, the better. The more people I can get to tell me a review on it and how it feels, the better. Okay, that's a pair. And you're an extra, so let's pull these over. I love the sound of the snaps clicking together, but it keeps making me think I'm dropping something. Where's your tag? Where's your tag? You're both size tags. Ugh, it's so exhausting. Size tag. Size tag. Size tag. Fabric tag. Okay. So we're going to start folding them and putting them in their pairs. We should have 25 of these. So this is one. If I lose track, please keep track for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, we should have 20, not 25, because we already put 20 in the bin. So 4. Ah! Don't fall. It looks like there's a dog under me. Please don't fall. No, do not bark. You heard a bump in the night. That's basically what it is. Don't whine in agreement that she heard something. She heard nothing but the cars outside. Okay. 4, 5. Wait, no, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Broom, broom. That's all you're hearing. If I can hear it from the street, you can hear it. My dog's lovely. They jump at everything, and I don't get why. I'm like, you're supposed to, like, keep me safe, and I get that. But, like, don't be on alert for, like, the common noises that we hear day in and day out. Like, unless it's, like, someone breaking into our house. I don't want to hear it. Because, like, we'll go downstairs, and there'll be, like, absolutely nothing, and she's checking around for everything. I'm like, baby girl, you're not doing a good job at this. But, like, I guess having, like, 5 dogs, you know, each dog has its own little things that it goes off about if it hears. So, like, if one dog's going off, the rest are going off. So, like, there's always a dog going off for something. Okay. That was 6? I don't remember. I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we were off by 1, which is good. So that's 7. The fabric one. Yes. This is 8. So 8, 9, so much going on. So much fabric. I've never seen this much fabric in my life, honestly. Besides when I would, like, buy the rolls and, like I've never had this much fabric in my room. So, like, it's like a dream come true, but also a nightmare. Because it's a nightmare I gotta deal with. Like, it's a lot. Okay, so this is 10. So we should have about 10 more after this. And like I said, we're still looking for models. So if you're in the area and you fit the sizes, let me know. Email me at shaunarayunfiltered@gmail.com. And then if you're wanting to be put on the wait list, let me know the size that you want to be put on the wait list for yourself or whoever if you're purchasing it for someone else. And I'll come back to you when we have our prices pinpointed because things will be sold a little separately. And then you can either opt out or we can put it aside for you and put it in pre-sale. So you have plenty of choices. Any of those things you can email me at Shauna Rae unfiltered@gmail.com, and then we can talk from there. Modeling wise, waitlist wise, anything like that. This is a outfit marketed towards adults. This is an adult line. As I am an adult with short stature, we are hoping to fill the gap for short stature humans, dwarfism, and regular short stature humans combined, and hopefully just encompassing eventually everyone and anyone who wants to wear clothing, which is everyone, because we all need to wear clothing, unless you're a nudist. But like, you have to wear clothing outside. So you do you in your house, but wear my clothes outside. Yeah, you can strip the minute you get home. I don't care. But wear them outside. Wear my clothes. These are 2 fabric tags. Did I pull from there? I'm getting distracted. These are 2 fabric tags. What is going on? Why are there so many fabric tags? Size tag, thank you. I was like, what is going on? Okay. Gooch. Okay. You go there. Okay. Figuring so much out. Here we go. Size tag, right? Size tag. Fabric tag. Eh. And the good thing about me doing it all by myself is I know that every garment, snap-wise and stuff, is going to be tested before going out to the customer. Like, I will make sure that the flares I'm sending with the pants will fit. You know, will actually fit and not tear up, not come off. And, I mean, I won't be able to do that with some of the large flares in real time, but I can do it with the samples if we're out of, like, the pants or something. So that's really exciting. Just knowing that I also can make it, because I have the press, I have the extra snaps, so I can make an extra pant flare and test it on that. It's really nice knowing everything because I know how to make it. And I did make it. I made the top, and I know how to make the pants, and I know how to put the snaps in and stuff. I have the press that, you know, a company would use. I mean, not a company like that probably would use. They probably use a mechanical or a auto machine while I'm using myself, and a press, literally. But it's the same kind of snap. It's the snaps that go with the press I have. And it's nice knowing that. It's really nice knowing that I can fix it. That's the nice thing. Like, whether or not someone wants to return the item, if there's something actually wrong with the garment, I can fix it. Even if I have to put new snaps in, I can fix it. The last flare! It's the last flare! Thank gosh. Oh, thank gosh. Okay. So, I didn't count after 7. I'm just going to assume there's 20. I'm actually going to recount after the live, but I'm just going to assume right now that there's 20. So there's 25 total with the other 5 still in there. And when we come back, I will be in the outfit, so we will be showing the flare alternatives, the straight flare, the large flare, and the 3 fabric choices you have, how the garment looks on me, and we'll be packing up the 8 size bin. We already did the 18, the 14, and the 10. We just finished the 10. I gotta go over some things, write some things down. I actually can do it now, but I'll do it right after we end this live. If you are looking to be a model and you are in the area, make sure you view the modeling video. There's one on TikTok, there's one on Instagram. If you are on Twitch and YouTube and you're looking for the modeling video, please go to one of the social medias, but it's just going to tell you to send me your measurements, see if you fit our size range, blah, blah, blah. So you can always email me at shaunaraeunfiltered@gmail for more information on this. Please respect this as a business email. I did have someone message me on email asking if I did adult content. So please respect it as a business fashion line email and YouTube streaming email. Okay? Let's not cross those lines. I don't produce that content. There's plenty of people out there that do. I am not one of those. Please go enjoy them for producing the content and support me for what I do. And I know I said do, and some people laugh at that. Get over yourselves. But either way, we will be back with the size 8 tonight. I'll be in the outfit. That is at 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you're looking to be a model, we are mostly looking for the smaller 2 sizes. But I will still take inquiries for the larger 2 sizes just in case someone backs out. And you can email me at Shauna Rae. Shh! That was so aggressive. You can email me at shaunaraeunfiltered@gmail.com. This is why I hate dogs. You guys, honestly, you know I'm doing something. I'm sorry, they just knocked down a phone. They know all of this is set up. They know to be careful around it. But the minute someone barks, they don't care anymore. They don't care. Anyway, if you are looking to be put on the wait list for size 8, 10, 14, or 18, let me know what size range you would fit. And I will put you on the wait list and let you know as soon as prices are available. And then once prices are available, you can lock down your size. And as soon as your payment is received, we will ship the item out to you during pre-sale. This garment will be available by Christmas. That is the hopes, to have the website fully up with the models for Christmas. But other than that, you can get on the wait list. We can get your size out now if you would really like to once the prices are out there within the next couple days. So by the end of the week, you can have the garment in pre-sale approved and on the way to you by the next week. Have an amazing day. If you're not going to join us at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we will be back on all platforms. And anything else you need from me with Bitclusion, YouTube, Twitch streaming, please contact me at shaunaraeunfiltered@gmail.com. But please respect that it is a business email and do not disrespect what my business and what I do for my business is. It may not be what you are looking for, but that is not my problem. I hope you have an amazing, beautiful day. We're going to end it one by one, Twitch being last. So it's going to get awkward here, but stay beautiful. And if you're going to join us at 7 p.m. Eastern time today, please do. And please stop by for at least viewing the garment. Have an amazing day. Goodbye, TikTok. I will see you later. Have a good day, Instagram. I will see you guys later at 7 p.m. Bye. Okay, sorry, that's in the process of getting shared. I want to thank you guys most and foremost because you are not in a vertical frame, you are horizontally, so you don't get to see as much. And also when I duck down low, you don't get to see that either. So I feel really bad for you because you guys are at the smallest angle and you're not at the same height because safety-wise, you're on a camera. And for the safety of my dogs and myself and my camera, I can't have you at a higher angle. But I want to thank you guys so much for being supporting here and supporting my Twitch streams and everything else. I will see you guys tonight at 7 p.m.